Fanatical Massholes show is sponsored by Big Belly Barbecue. If you're looking to get a plate or looking to try something different, hit up Timothy Brunfield, Timothy D. Brunfield on Facebook, Fat Boy the Chef on Instagram. Big Belly Barbecue is the name of his company. He specializes in fried lobster tail, lobster mac and cheese, Cajun wings, the works, etc., etc. He has all that and more. Like I said, if you're looking to get catered, he'll take care of you. You will not be disappointed. Big Belly Barbecue is the name of his company. Fat Boy the Chef on Instagram. Timothy D. Brunfield on Facebook. Check them out. All right, let's get to the show.
Y'all fly forever.
Turn that shit up, yo.
Ayy, y'all fly forever, we real as a kid. Never say never, we know for them hits. Feeling that weather you put on your fit. Y'all fly forever, go get you the drip. Y'all fly forever, we real as a kid. Never say never, we know for them hits. Feeling that weather you put on your fit. Y'all fly forever, go get you the drip. Y'all fly forever, yeah, go get you the drip. Yeah, yeah, y'all fly forever, go get you the drip. Yeah, ayy, y'all fly forever, go get you the drip. Put on the drip for the storm, climb up the ranks and I reach for the throne. These people know what I be on. In the club, this be they song. Trying to see when I perform. These ladies want talk and I think that they fawn. She want me to hit up their phone. Baby girl, stop it.
What's going on? What's going on? What's going on with y'all? It is the best podcast going everywhere. No matter where you go, listen, watch. You know what I'm saying? All that. It's the Fanatical Massholes show, where we give you our unedited, unfiltered, unapologetic opinion about everything that's going on in sports. Currently, I'm here with my dogs, my brother them, my guys. Insane Lex and Wakil, it's your boy Mizzo. What's going on, fellas?
What it do, bro? It's been a while. How you been?
Yeah, it's been a while, man. I've been all right, man. You know, man, it's winter, man. Winter's about over, but it's still been cold. Getting rocked with snow. I know y'all getting it right now.
Oof.
Just, you know,
this. My shoulders feeling that burn from shoveling it just to get a parking spot, bro.
I think we about made it though. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna say it yet, but you know, we getting close. You know what I'm saying? It's almost there, brothers. You know what I'm saying? It's almost there. You know what I'm saying? You know? Yeah, man. We got a good show for y'all today though, man. We're gonna be talking about sports, you know, all type of stuff, man. You know what I mean? Sports. A little what's going on in Cuba. We might talk about the war a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Like Epstein stuff. We could always talk about Epstein, but we'll get back to that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. Shit. You know, sports calendar is starting to get somewhere. I guess you could say this is kind of one of the good parts of the sports calendar. You got March Madness, NBA playoffs right around the corner. Baseball about to start. World Baseball Classic going on right now. Team USA up 2-1 on Team Dominican Republic. Game's been a good day. It's been a good game. How about that? It's been a good game. Paul Schemes doing his thing. My man's name hit a home run off Paul Schemes. And, you know, American League. The Americans come back, take a 2-1 lead. Julio Rodriguez robs Aaron Judge of a home run. That was crazy. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. Good stuff going on. Anyway, if you like what's going on with the Fanatical Massholes show, make sure you watch and listen Midwest Talk, my boy Insane Lex. We talk about all kind of stuff on there. We just did part 2 of the Why the Black Man single. We did that. He's got other stuff. You got more content going on. Also, Straight Drive Viral's back. My boy Pac-Man, a.k.a. All Loren, back around doing his thing. You know what I'm saying with that? So make sure you tap into them shows as well. I mean, and as always, like, subscribe, share, comment. For the movement.
Right.
All right, fellas, let's get into it. NFL free agency happened. You know, we expect big splashes and things to happen. Lex's Ravens.
Yeah, I knew
made a move and made another move. They traded 2 first-round picks for Max Crosby, something that they don't do, and then they didn't do it because they reversed it and gave it back and rescinded the trade because of a failed physical. I guess his knee injury was a little more significant than everybody thought. They sent him back to the Raiders, Las Vegas Raiders, and then they went and signed Trey Hendrickson.
Mm-hmm.
Lex, your thoughts?
Listen, my thoughts, I'm kind of cool with it, but I'm glad. I thought it was more about money when it first came about. But then after doing the reports and looking into it, they didn't feel too right about his physical and where he can stand for the money that he was asking for, too. So,
well, they were taking on his contract. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, they was taking it on,
with the picks. You know what I'm saying? So
right, but when you taking on somebody's contract, that's guaranteed money that you got to spend, and you might not even get the whole performance that you're paying for. So, with that being said, I think they got a little bit more scarce on this physical to see where his knee was at, and then it kind of jumped. So, I'm all right with it.
Yeah, if I'm a Ravens fan, yeah, I mean, I'd rather Max Crosby, I guess, than Trey Hendrickson. But Trey Hendrickson does his thing, man. Trey Hendrickson is a sack machine. He's not as good against the run. I should say he's good, but he's not as good as Max Crosby. But he's a sack artist. He'll put pressure on the quarterback. You know what I'm saying? And Baltimore paid him. That's what he wanted. Baltimore might get the best of Trey Hendrickson. You know what I'm saying? Cincinnati, that's a big loss for them. So I'm not too crazy about it. Everybody's been kind of going at Baltimore for it because of the kind of shady tactics. It kind of seems like people are saying that they didn't do it because of his knee injury. They did it because, okay, we got this deal with Trey Hendrickson. We could probably get him. Let's send Max back, get our first round picks, and go get Trey Hendrickson. You know what I'm saying?
You got to look at it for the simple fact they getting somebody from a rivalry too in their division. So I'm willing to tell them the ins and outs on their shit so they can go ahead and further their way in that division. So it was smart hustle. Shout out to my Ravens. That was very smart.
Whatever. They still ain't doing nothing. They gotta do a lot of things, man. But
you just a hater, bro.
I'm not hating. I'm just telling you. I'm being real. I'm a realist, bro. You know what I'm saying? Shout out my Commanders, though. You know, I like some of the signings. I mean, I wish they would have. They need more pass rushing. Go get Hassan Reddick. He's out there, but I like Odafe Uwe. I mean, everybody thinks they overspent for a lot of these guys, and maybe they did. But we said this about the NBA for the past couple years now. This might be the new age of sports free agency, where the money is there's so much money now that you're gonna overpay now because you got it like that to do that. The league's got it like that, especially the NFL. You got it like that to do that. You know what I'm saying? So I'm cool with it. Anyway, Odafe Uwe, defensive end. You know what I mean? The Commanders get him. Rashad White, running back. They get him. Leo Chenell. I wasn't the biggest fan of that, but, you know, my boy Markey kind of convinced me otherwise. He's pretty good. So we'll see. Amik Robinson, cornerback. Caleb Von Chase, I like that. DN. Chig Okonkwo, tight end. Another tight end. You know what I'm saying? We don't know if Zach Ertz we don't know when he's going to come back. I mean, I know he tore his ACL towards the end of the year. We'll see. You know what I mean? So we'll go with John Bates and Sanat. We'll see what happens with that. Nick Cross, safety, you know, Tim Settle, De'Ami Brown, Van Jefferson, and wide receivers, I mean, Jerome Ford is cool running back. You know what I mean? But I feel like, okay, so then they lost Chris Rodriguez. He left. So it's going to have a three. You're going to basically have I don't know if Jeremy Nichols is still there. I don't think he's there. So you're gonna have who's gonna be your running back room? Rashad White, Jerome Ford, and Bill, Jacory Mazeroski. Let me get his name right. Anyway, Bill, you're gonna have Bill. You know what I'm saying? Like so you got your three running backs. That's what's going on, I think. You know what I mean? So you go running back. I'm sorry, Jacory Krosky Merritt. That's who you're gonna have as running backs. You still got Chase Edmonds, and you still got Jeremy McNichols. You know what I mean? So you got 4 running backs, 5 actually, because if you count Rashad White, you know what I mean. So what are we doing here? You know what I mean. But overall, it's cool. I'm not tripping on it. I'm not tripping on it at all. Wakil, what's up, bro?
As far as the Bears, that's what you're talking about.
Yeah, of course.
The Indiana Bears, first of all.
Indiana Bears, they moving.
The Indiana Bears.
Get out of there, bro.
No, they're not. Anyways, I don't know. I like some of the sign, like the center that we got that played with New England or whatever. I think that was a good pickup to replace the center that we had And then we just got who else did we get? We added more depth to our cornerback and free safety with Lewis and Street. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. And yeah, so we'll see, man. And we got Bryant from Seattle.
Kobe Bryant. Yep.
Yeah, so I like it. They trying to get the defense right. That was the main thing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. No, I got you.
We still need a pass rush, and I'm hoping whatever they did by doing these signings or whatever.
Devin Bush is good too. I like that.
Yeah,
Devin Bush is good.
I'm still hoping we get what's his name?
Who that?
Who we was
Crosby.
If we get Max Crosby, it's a wrap, bro. That's all we need.
You coming with 2 first-round picks? The Raiders ain't taking nothing else.
We can afford it.
Okay, I'm saying so you're willing as a fan to come off for 2 first-round picks for Max Crosby.
Yep.
Okay. I like it. That's what I like. That's what I'm talking about, baby. You trying to win that Super Bowl. Let's go. Let's go for it.
Yeah.
Who cares? You know what I mean? F them picks. Like Leslie said, F them damn picks, bro.
Look, we already spent, our first round picks in the last couple of years kind of paid off for it. Adunze, Caleb, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it did.
That's what we needed. Now, let's go ahead and get that splash for the defense because that's what we normally do, just like Khalil Mack when we got him. You know what I'm saying? We need something to really tighten up that defense.
Yeah.
Okay. They about to crumble anyway because they moving to Indiana.
We is not moving to Indiana, bro.
The Indiana Bears. To my people out there in the world, the Indiana Bears. How does it sound? Then you got the Indianapolis.
Shut up, Lex. Nigga.
Not all right at all. It doesn't.
The Gary, Indiana.
it ain't like it's that far from the city.
Still, bro. Don't say that.
No. Yeah, don't say that. Bro.
Don't say that. That don't make no sense. They better not move them damn Bears out of Chicago, man. Figure it out, man.
But they not moving now.
I get it. Listen, I get it. The Giants and the Jets play in Jersey, but it's not the same thing. That's called the tri-state area. It ain't the same thing.
Right.
For the Bears to go play in
Gary,
what's it called? And in Indiana. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man.
I mean, it ain't Chicago, but shit, it's down there.
It's damn near. Like, listen, for being for 2 Midwest,
or like the Chiefs.
But they ain't Kansas City Moto. That's Kansas City, Missouri.
Right, but I'm just saying, like, I'm sure fans who live in Kansas, because there's a Kansas City, Kansas too, are Chiefs fans. You know what I'm saying?
Oh hell yeah!
I'm saying. What I'm saying is the Bears can't do that. Is what I'm trying to say. The Bears can't move to Indiana and still be. You know what I mean? They're the Chicago Bears, but you play in Indiana, even though it's like they're gonna be playing like 30 minutes from Chicago. Like I don't know if you can do that. I don't know if you can pull that off.
For the Bears, because this Midwest thing for the Bears and the Packers, those teams have been established. Wait, I'm just hear me out. Those teams have been fully established in these 2 states. So you should never see the Packers leave Green Bay, and the Bears should never leave Chicago. That's just how strong them teams is.
I mean, the Packers back in the day, they used to come to Milwaukee
to play at the stadium, right? Because they knew a bigger fan base was in Milwaukee. There's not that many people up there, but the city owns that team. Chicago has it like that. You dig what I'm saying? So the city of Chicago will have the final say so in whether if they move to Indiana or not.
Chicago just cricket, bro. That's all that shit.
I mean, well, you know, it depends. Your quarterback paints his nails. So, what you really say about that? Like, he paints his nails. Like,
that's all right.
That might be an Indiana thing. I don't know.
He went to the playoffs too.
He said, "Yo, that might be an Indiana thing." Yo, he's foul. Yo, he's foul. Yo. Look at that. Yo, all right, anyway, let's move on before we get in trouble.
He from the East Coast.
Football ain't even in season right now, so I'm just gonna let that slide, and we're gonna go ahead.
But anyway, so the free agents that's still available, man. I mean, You got Jawan Jennings, wide receiver for the 49ers. Stephon Diggs, wide receiver for the Patriots. Joey Bosa, edge rusher from the Bills that was on the Bills. Aaron Rodgers, Kirk Cousins, Deebo Samuel. Why? You know what I mean? They're still out there. David Njoku, you got them guys still out there. Cam Jordan for the Saints, man, longtime Saint edge rusher.
Yeah, still out there.
Listen, man, if the Commanders, like I said, Hassan Reddick, man, go get Hassan Reddick. You need a pass rusher. Go get Hassan Reddick, man. And even, listen, I'm taking a flyer on Trayvon Diggs, cornerback. You know what I'm saying? I might even look at Jadeveon Clowney if I'm the Commanders. You know what I mean? I'm a fan. Yeah, go look at Jadeveon Clowney. So those are the guys that I'm saying that you need to go get. You know what I mean? Before we get to the draft and do all that other good stuff. You know what I mean? Yeah, man. But overall, man, I'm not too mad. If I'm gonna say what would I give the Commanders, people are gonna again they criticize them because they feel like they spend too much. I'm giving them I'm still gonna give it I'm gonna give it a B. I'm gonna give it a solid B. I'm not gonna go B minus, B plus. I'm gonna give it a B.
Man, get that shit a C. I don't know what you talking about.
I can't give it a C. That's my team. I can't give it a C. I'm gonna give it a C. I'm gonna give it a B, man. I'm gonna give it a B.
A D.
You're a hater. Anyway, anywho. All right, let's get to this. Before we get to the NCAA tournament, man, Bam Adebayo. In case everybody's living under a rock, we have somebody who is now second place in scoring. His name is Bam Adebayo. 83 points against the Wizards on Tuesday night. Now everybody crapped on it though.
Yeah.
Which I don't understand why. What's with all the hate? Like, how the hell do you hate on somebody who scored 83 points? I'm talking about NBA players and coaches, professionals is crapping all over this.
I don't know. That shit crazy. But they was comparing it to Kobe and all that shit. Like,
I don't like it. I don't know how I feel about this. Like, what you mean you don't know how you feel about it? Like, you should be happy and congratulate the man for scoring 83 damn points. Look, I don't care how he got it. I don't care if he shot 43 for whatever. I don't care if he shot 80 free throws. Blame the Wizards for hacking him. Period. Point blank. Blame them for hacking him.
Shout out to Sasso Squad for giving up the 83.
Shout out to Sasso Squad. You know what I'm saying? Like, for real. Listen, so we're gonna compare stat lines. Wait, before I do that, y'all want to go? You got something to say about it? I'm just saying people need to stop hating. That's all I'm gonna say. You know what I mean? Stop hating, man. Congratulate that man.
I congratulate Bam. Bam, he cold. He always been cold. So
right. But you know what it is? Bam don't got 40 and 50 point games. Kobe had 40 and 50, 60. You know what I mean? He's had games like that. So everybody really, the 81 points wasn't really that. You know what I mean? But for Bam, who averages like 19 points a game, they like, nah, there's no way. You know what I mean? Like, how the hell is this dude gonna come and snatch 83 points? Well, yeah, maybe the free throws do got something to do with it.
Yeah, but I mean, even they took it to the point of drug testing. If that was not, I'm not racist. Let me say that first.
Disclaimer. Gotta say that.
I'm not racist. If that would have been somebody white, would they? No, Wakil.
Disclaimer again.
Stop laughing. But you know where I'm going with this. If that would have been somebody white, would they had drug tested him and did all that other shit and made all these other stipulations about him?
Nah, they would have blew it up. And I'm not racist neither, but they would have blew it up. Yeah, they would have made it been like, yeah, he was great.
Right. Yeah. What up, Mizzo?
What? Nah, of course not. I mean, look, I mean, definitely. I don't think they would have did that. If a white player did it, I don't think they would have did that shit either. But the fact is, there's black people hating on him. It ain't just white people hating on Bam Adebayo. It's all races, all shapes, all sizes. They all hating on him.
Hear me out, though. I think most of the black people that's hating on him is the ones that's not really familiar with sports. I think these are just
Ime Udoka played. He coached for the Rockets. He played for the Spurs, and he hated on them.
Know some people just like to create controversy just to get some type of exposure or some type of attention.
That's why I hate social media. We got to stop this shit.
You know what? So I'm thinking they only bringing that up just like if all three of us, let's just say if it was four of us on here, all three of us agree with what went on. Bro played his heart out. He did that. One of us out of that four is going to be like, nah, I don't think he did it like that. Let me show me some more information or this and that. That's what keeps the suspense going. That's what keeps the people looking into it like maybe he did take a steroid or something. But I do believe if he was white and he was doing that, none of this filter or none of this other conversations and none of this other shit would even come up about him having to take a drug test and none of that. And that's just my belief.
Okay. Okay. I don't. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay. 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 I don't know. I don't know, man.
Shout out to him because he bust ass that night.
Yeah, man. So anyway, let's compare stats. Let's compare games. So Bam Adebayo, like I said, he went for his 83-point game. He went 20 for 43 from the field, 7 for 22 from 3-point. He hit 7 3-pointers.
Okay.
As a center, power forward center. But he went 36 for 43 for free throws. That's what got he shot 43 free throws.
So they kept fouling him to try to slow him down.
Right. Okay. Now contrast that to Kobe. Now Bam finishes the plus 20. Plus 20.
Yeah.
Kobe, 81-point games. Bam played 42 minutes. Kobe played 42 minutes as well in the game. Kobe went 28 for 46, 7 for 13 from 3-point range, 18 for 20 for free throws. So Kobe did most of his damage from the field.
He did. Bam did. He was more accurate.
Free throw.
That Kobe was more accurate.
Right. As opposed to Bam, who did it from the free throw line. But so what? Kobe's plus minus was 25. So he's only got five plus minus. Five more plus minus than Bam.
But the only difference between them two, Kobe was out there actually scoring on that field goal percentage, and bro, they fouled him because they wanted to try to slow him down.
Yeah, but 28-43, that's
busting, bro.
20-43 ain't bad either. That's good.
Better than 20. What did you say the other bro was? 20 for 46? 23 for 46?
Bam was 20 for 43. Kobe was 28 for 46.
Man, Kobe was busting that.
He was.
He was lying shit.
He was. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, he ain't get off the line.
Huh?
I'm saying Kobe was busting ass. He didn't get that off the free throw line. Kobe was
18. He got 18 points from the free throw line. Bam Adebayo had 30. He got 36 points from the free throw line.
Most of his shit came off the line. You know?
So now here's Wilt. Kobe was a plus 25. Here's Wilt. Wilt Chamberlain played all 48 minutes when he scored his 100 points. Again, we didn't see no footage of this, but this is what they're saying.
And
I believe it. Stop it. Anyway, stop it. 36 for 63 from the field. 28 for 32 from the free throw line, and 25 rebounds to go with it. Obviously, there was no 3-pointers back then. There was no 3-point line, and he also had he was a plus minus of 22. That's what Wilt Chamberlain did. Man, listen, this is, to me, again, this is just hate, man. And you know why this is hate? Because of who he passed. Because Kobe's not alive anymore, and everybody loves Kobe.
Yeah.
Now, I was talking this about one of my coworkers. We was riding, we was talking about it. And again, no disrespect to Kobe, his family, none of that. If Kobe was alive, they wouldn't be feeling like this. It's just who Kobe was. When Kobe was alive, how about this? Before Kobe retired, Kobe was loved and he started feeling that love. But before that, before he won them 2 back-to-back without Shaq,
bro,
nobody liked Kobe.
Yeah.
Nobody liked Kobe. Kobe was a villain.
That's true.
Kobe was a villain.
No, he was a square.
What?
Kobe was a square.
He's still a villain though. He was still a villain.
With his game, bro.
He was snitching on his teammates, crying.
But that ain't had shit to do with his game, though.
Right, he was a villain, bro.
He was
a villain.
The dedication. Listen, the only nigga I would be agree with comparing to the GOAT, MJ, would be Kobe. Because he had the determination and the hustle. Like he had the competition heart for it.
That was number 8 Kobe, right?
Both of them. 8 and 24.
Both of them, bro.
Doesn't matter. They both was that.
Older. Even when he got older, he still had that goal. Like,
you talking about the villain? Talking about the villain part? The villain part?
Yeah. Back then, when Kobe and so I was an AI fan, right? Allen Iverson. Okay. I liked the AI better than Kobe. When AI was getting this traction in the beginning of their career, whatever the case may be, that was when
he had Stackhouse.
Yeah, they had Stackhouse, all them. But when they would go to the All-Star game, like when
they go to the finals with Stackhouse, though. But good,
right?
He had help. That was my point. Go ahead, Wakil.
Yeah, but when Kobe and them went to the All-Star game, and Kobe won MVP, and Philly booed him because he's from Philly. Booed him because they had AI. And then
who won?
The West won, and the Lakers won.
That's the point right there. Listen, AI had it, but then AI ain't never went to the promised land. He ain't got no fucking ring.
Finals.
He went to the finals, bro, but he ain't got no fucking ring. He ain't got no.
He's gonna be in them.
Yeah, he's still a Hall of Famer. He's still a great off top.
I'm just saying, for me, Kobe was a square back then.
A square.
He was a villain because him and Shaq was on the same team, and
Shaq slapped the shit out of him one time.
Forget that. Whatever, Lex. I'm just talking about Shaq was regarded as that guy, and they went through it. Kobe wanted to be the guy. You know what I'm saying? And everybody knew that, and everybody called Kobe.
Listen, if we talking about the 2000 Lakers,
yes, bro, I know.
He was airballing.
Bro, he was a rookie. He was fresh out of high school.
Yeah,
yes, we know. I'm trying to make a point, though. Is what
Go ahead, Mizzo.
I'm saying.
Go ahead, Mizzo.
What I'm trying to say is, damn, my hat is off. All right, so what I'm trying to say is, and Lex. Anyway, what I'm trying to say is, had Kobe not as been beloved as he was, and not been whatever happened, I don't think people be tripping like this. And I'm not trying to make Kobe the scapegoat. I'm not trying to diminish Kobe, none of that. You know what I'm saying? Rest in peace to Kobe. You know what I'm saying? Like, as a man, I felt that when Kobe passed. As someone who has a daughter, just kind of trying to picture his last moments. Not trying to take anybody through it, not to film nobody. I'm just saying. So it's not about that. But what I'm saying is, everybody rock with Bean because of what happened more, to me, in my opinion. And that's why everybody tripping. Because Kobe's gone. Everybody's like, that legend, that 81 should have been preserved. You know what I'm saying? You know, and let's also realize, again, like they said, records are meant to be broken. Kobe didn't have the record. Wilt got the record. So why are we even tripping? You know what I'm saying? Bam got 83 points, man. Shout out to Bam. I don't care how he got it. He got it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You love Kobe, but still respect what Bam did.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I respect Kobe. You know what I mean? Kobe's a legend. You know what I mean? Like, I went back and forth between him and LeBron, but I personally can't put him over LeBron anymore. I can't do it. It's Jordan 1, LeBron's 2, Kobe's 3. That's just me. I can't put Kobe.
Oh no, hell no.
I can't put him in.
Hell no.
I can't. LeBron's done too much to do that. I can't do it.
No.
I can't do it, bro.
Yeah,
I got LeBron.
Go to the next subject, please. Next subject.
I got LeBron. It's Jordan, LeBron, then Kobe to me. That's me. That's
you fucking up, bro.
No, I'm not, bro. I'm just telling you.
No. I totally disagree with that. I'm not. Listen, world. I'm not a big basketball fan, but I can say for the years that I was watching it.
Top five right now. What's the top 5 right now? Off the head right now. All time. Top 5 right now.
Michael Jordan, Dominique Wilkins, David Robinson, Reggie Miller, Kobe Bryant.
Dominique Wilkins, Admiral.
Whoa.
We said Reggie Miller?
David Robinson out, put Hakeem Olajuwon.
Okay. Hakeem. And you said Kobe, right? That's your top 5. Okay. Wakil, who's your top 5?
Michael Jordan.
Mm-hmm.
Kobe.
Mm-hmm.
Michael Jordan.
Come on, stop playing, man.
David.
Stop stop playing this Bulls fan ass mother. Just stop. Give me your damn teams, man. Let's go. The players, man. Who's these two the fool? Who's the top five, man? Come on.
Nah, okay. My top five is Jordan first.
Yeah.
Akeem second.
Okay.
Charles Barkley, I put up in my top five.
Okay.
Who laughed?
I did a little bit.
Shaq is 4. And then my fifth will be, I got to put KG up in there.
KG the kid. Okay. My top five.
Iverson too. Damn.
You can't.
See, that's what I'm
taking
saying.
out. Who you taking out?
Hold on. I want to hear Mizzo top 5.
You already don't like my top five. It's obviously Jordan, it's LeBron, Kobe. My top five, I'm going Pippen 4. Man, it's either probably Shaq or Tim Duncan, but I'll go Shaq. For me, that I've ever seen, that I've seen, and you know what I mean? I can say Magic. I can say that too. You know what I mean? I can say Magic. Probably say Magic, Bird. You could put them in there too. You know what I mean? So really, I'd go Jordan. I go Jordan, Kobe. I go Jordan, LeBron, Kobe, Bird, Magic. That'd be my top 5.
Okay. See, we would need at least like a top 10.
Of course, but I'm saying we're just doing 5. I just did 5. We'll do the top 10 later.
Solid though. That's a solid round 5, and they all from different eras of the NBA.
Yeah. So that would be me. You know what I mean? Kobe, MJ, LeBron, Kobe, Magic, Bird.
But you disrespectful as hell for putting LeBron over Kobe. I ain't gonna never let you live that shit down.
I don't care, bro. Stop. Listen. LeBron does a lot of things that make people want to hate on him and make us want to be like, what the? But LeBron is that guy, man. LeBron is LeBron, man.
When?
He's that guy, man. He's done what he's done with his health, but he still won, though. You know what I'm saying? LeBron's that guy, man.
The man that pass the ball when he don't want to take the last shot.
It's a basketball play. It's a smart basketball play.
He's scared.
The man that had to go to Miami to win his first 2 rings. The man who came back to Cleveland.
He said that was his college. He said Miami was his college years. He learned how to win in Miami. That's why he went back to Cleveland and got them their first championship in decades.
I think deep down, you know Kobe is better than LeBron, bro. You just front.
I
think you just front, bro.
I'm not, bro. I'm not. I got LeBron slightly. It's not by a lot. I got LeBron slightly. Behind
Jordan. That ain't even fair. But whatever.
What's not fair, bro? What's not fair? Y'all really think Kobe's that much better than LeBron?
Yes, he is.
Okay. Listen, don't get me wrong. I was there. I had Kobe for a minute. I did have Kobe for a minute. LeBron's done too much, man. LeBron's that guy, man. LeBron's that guy. I'm gonna say LeBron still. I'm gonna say LeBron. I know Kobe fans might get at me. I'm sorry. It ain't like that. You know what I mean? Don't do me like that. Oh, all right. We'll table this conversation. Anyway, shout out to Bam, though. Overall, shout out to Bam. Respect to Bam. 83 points, man. It's a great feat. All right. Now, it is March Madness jumping off, about to crack off this weekend. Let's get these brackets pulled up, man. Let's see where we at here. So I guess the one team that everybody was looking for to see if they were going to get in or not was going to be the Miami of Ohio, the University of Miami of Ohio Redhawks. They were undefeated until they lost to the UMass Minutemen. Shout out to the Minutemen in the quarterfinals, not even the semis or the conference finals. They lost in the quarterfinals to the UMass Minutemen. They still get in. So they're going to be playing in the play-in on I think it's Tuesday night.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Tuesday. No, yeah. Sorry, on Wednesday night. Wednesday night they will be playing in the play-in. You know what I mean? Against SMU. And then if they win, they would get the Florida. Yeah, they get Florida. You know what I mean? They'd get Florida or Michigan, one of them two. So we'll see. Well, yeah, my bad. Yeah, they get Florida. I'm sorry. The winner of that team, the winner of that game gets Florida. So that's what happens with that. Man, Wakil, what do you think about the field so far? The NCAA tournament field. What do you think about it? What's your biggest surprise? Who you think should not got in, but what's your biggest surprise about it?
I don't think I have any surprises. I think it's well balanced. I think it's going to be interesting, especially like in the East bracket.
Yeah.
The East bracket is kind of loaded in a sense.
Yeah, Duke. They gave Duke a tough road. Duke's got a tough road, man, in the East bracket. So let's run through the number one seeds before we go any further. I apologize if you haven't seen it. The number one seeds: Duke's in the East, number one. Arizona's out west. They're the number one seed. Florida's in the South, number one seed, and Michigan's in the Midwest, number one seed. The teams out in Duke's region in the East, they got St. John's, they're number 5 seed. They got Kansas, number 4 seed. You got Michigan State, number 3 seed, and you got UConn, a number 2 seed. UCLA could be dangerous at the 7 seed. I mean, Louisville is giving Duke all they can handle before as a 6 seed. Duke's got a tough load. They got a tough road, man, to the Final Four.
They got a tough bracket.
They got a tough road. Now you look out.
The toughest bracket to me is Michigan. Like the only threat that I see, maybe Georgia, maybe Alabama. Alabama could surprise some teams. Other than that, I don't know.
I mean, I think Texas Tech could have been, but they lost their guy for the year. As a 5 seed, Alabama 4 seed, they could score, they could fill it up. Tennessee's always dangerous. Kentucky, nah, not really. But Iowa State, yeah. So yeah, I get you. That I don't know if they're the least. Let me see, because then you look at the West. Arizona, they got who do they got? Really, it's Arkansas. I don't think BYU could handle Arizona.
Wisconsin,
maybe Purdue. No, I'm not worried about none of them. I think Arizona's got a pretty good path. In the South, you got Florida. Who's in Florida's team? Vanderbilt just beat the hell out of Florida on Saturday night. Nebraska could do something. Illinois could score. You got Houston. You know what I mean? But yeah, Duke's got the hardest path by far, for sure. For sure. They do. Y'all got any quick upsets, man, that you can think of right at the top of the head?
I'm gonna go ahead and choose Villanova over Utah State.
Okay.
I got Troy, Nebraska.
Okay. I like that one. I'm looking at that South Florida, Louisville. That's one for me. There's one I seen too. I just seen one too. Not Kennesaw State. Who was it? My bad. Akron. You know what I mean? Could get Texas. Nah, not really. I don't see that. My bad. Santa Clara, Kentucky. I can see Santa Clara getting Kentucky. I definitely see that one. I see that one happening. VCU, my bad. VCU, North Carolina. That was the one I was thinking of. VCU, North Carolina, 11 seed. North Carolina's a 6 seed. No Caleb Wilson for the season. I see VCU 11 seed. I can see that happen. I actually think that's gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's one of my upsets. Who's your sneaky team or sleeper team to get to the Final Four?
The sleeper team?
Yeah. Outside of the picks you have, who's the team that you be like, watch out for them? Because we got our Final Four picks, but who's your team that you think? You know what I mean?
Between UConn and Michigan State could be sleeper teams.
UConn is a 2 seed, bro. How is that a sleeper team?
Because I mean,
okay,
Michigan,
you don't understand this, son.
Michigan State.
They're a 3 seed, okay. But anyway, all right. I got you though. I'm
gonna say Missouri.
Okay. I like that. Me. Well, I picked them, so I should have said teams that I picked, but let me see. I'm not gonna pick the team I picked. Alabama could get there. They could get there to me.
Wisconsin could get there.
Yeah, they could. Vanderbilt too, though. Vanderbilt could be a sneaky team to get there. St. John's, my bad. St. John's. Definitely St. John's. St. John's can get there. They're a 5 seed. They can get there. So those are the two. Those are three of the teams. But if I had to say any of them, I'd go St. John's. St. John's can get there. No, Alabama. What am I tripping about? I'm gonna get it right. My final answer is Alabama. Alabama's a team I would say out of them three teams that I picked. Alabama's my sleeper team to get to the Final Four. That's not my Final Four pick, but Alabama's my team that I would say the sleeper to watch out for. All right, Final Four picks. Lex, who you got?
Wisconsin.
Dial on. Thank you for playing. Do you really got any other picks? No. Okay. Wakil, who's your Final Four picks? This guy is out of his mind.
I got UConn.
Okay.
I got Houston.
Okay.
I got I take Arizona too. You get that? And of course I got my Wolverines. Big Blue.
Of course. I got UConn too. I mean, I like Duke. You know what I mean? I rock with Duke, but I don't know. I don't think they're gonna get past UConn. Unless Caleb Foster comes back, I don't see it happening. I got Houston. I got the Cougars too coming out. I got Arkansas, man. Arkansas is scary, man. That dude, my man, what's his name? Dylan Acuff. That boy can play, man. He's the best point guard in the country. You know what I'm saying? Like, that boy can play. He can play. I'm rocking with him. Make sure I get his name right though, because I might have said his name wrong. Hold on. And then I got Iowa State. Darius Acuff. My bad. Darius Acuff. I got Iowa State. Those are my Final Four picks. I got Houston and Arkansas playing for the national championship, and I got Arkansas cutting it down, man. John Calipari. John Calipari's a damn good coach, man. This dude, everybody shits on this dude because he only got one national championship. He gets players to the NBA, and they develop, and they're stars, and he's doing his right. He's came back and resurrected the Arkansas program. Well, this program is going to be around for a while. They are going to win a national championship with him.
He used to be with UConn, right?
Nah, Calipari's with UMass. UMass, yep. He was UMass, and then he went to the NBA with the Nets for a minute. He came back and he coached Memphis, and then he coached Kentucky. Now he's at and now he's over here with Arkansas. Like this, he is a legendary coach. What he does is great. You know what I mean? Like this man's an NBA. He churns out NBA talent, and this kid Darius Acuff is gonna be a top 10 pick in the NBA draft this year. I got Arkansas, man. They can score. If they learn how to defend just a little bit, if all they got to do is defend a little bit, and they can score with anybody. They can fill it up. Arkansas is gonna go to the Final Four. They're gonna go far. They're gonna win the national championship. That's who I got. Who you got, Wakil?
Win the championship?
You got your Final Four team. Who wins?
Oh, Michigan.
Oh yeah, I forgot. We're not gonna ask Les. We know what Les gonna say. All right, matter of fact, Les, go ahead, bro. Go ahead. Tell me who's gonna win.
Wisconsin.
Okay, got you. All right.
At the end of the day, I think Michigan. It's just something about like they cold. Facts.
Right. World Baseball Classic, man. United States. Team USA beats Team Dominican Republic 2-1. Good game. Real good game. Was it Paul Skeens went 4 and 2/3? 2 hit. No, that's not Paul Skeens. No, that was the bullpen. I'm sorry. The USA bullpen. 4 and 2/3, 2 hits, no runs, 6 Ks. Rogers, Jax, Bedard, Whitlock, and Miller. And they locked them down after that. You know what I'm saying? So good win. Team USA advances to the finals of the World Baseball Classic. They will play the winner of Venezuela and Team Italy. So we'll see what happens. You know what I mean?
Interesting.
Japan's out. You know what I mean? Japan got knocked out. So Team USA should win this. They should definitely win this. Even though it does seem like a lot of other countries care more. Like I've been listening to sports radio, and they don't seem to care. And I'm like, why y'all shitting on them? But I'm watching. I'm like, I don't know if they really do care. I don't know. They gonna win this thing by default, maybe, and not really caring. But hopefully they prove me wrong, man. You know what I mean? Let's go Team USA. All right, Lex. Now we're going to the real shit. Real.com. Lex, what's going on, man, with Cuba?
Well, right now everybody been knowing what's been going on with the world with the war that's been going on with the USA and Iran. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of money at stake. I think Trump. There's not too many Trump supporters on this podcast right now.
There's only one. It's y'all two are Trump supporters. There's only one that's not a Trump supporter.
Just let me speak. I was like, I'm gonna make a disclaimer. Nobody is saying who they support or anything. We're just giving.
I'm saying who I support. I don't support Donald Trump.
But since we're taking it to that level, let me go ahead and get this out. But since we're taking it to that level, since the war has been going on between Iran and the USA, there's been a lot of money at stake. And when I say money at stake, I mean oil. There's been, if you're American, if you're an alien, whatever, you've been knowing since the early 2000s that a lot of these wars that's been going on with the Middle East has been over terrorism and oil. Now, the U.S. refinery we do pump oil over here. But hold on, Wakil Supreme. Let me just go ahead and get this out right quick.
We're one of the biggest producers of oil.
They're one of the biggest producers.
We are. we outsource
to a certain extent because we're pumping out of land and water that comes by us. As far as like equal land where they have natural oil coming out their soil and this and that, where they don't have to pump nothing or dig for it, there's a lot going on in the Middle East.
I know that.
As we know back then, Bush wanted some, all the Americans wanted some. But right now, since the war is going on, it's causing a crisis in Cuba, and I'm willing to bet other countries with the oil because they use oil as a big refinery for their energy. Right now, Cuba has been going through about a week or two of blackness. There has been no power. They haven't been getting
power
because the land
supplies.
No supplies.
No nothing. No nothing.
So, as of March 2026, Cuba is experiencing a severe, life-threatening energy crisis driven by a near total halt in fuel imports, with daily blackouts exceeding 20 hours in some areas. According to El País English, the U.S. has enforced an oil blockade by capturing Venezuelan shipments and threatened sanctions, forcing Havana into emergency negotiations, says the New York Times. Now, pretty much, I'm going to give you a show of words. Trump pretty much called a lot of they bluff with China and Russia. I think personally he started this war to call they bluff to say, well, if you think you can fuck up my money, I can fuck up y'all's. Because y'all are dealing with a lot of other countries that don't want to deal with us directly, but me starting this war, now they don't have a choice because their country is starting to riot and they're going to eventually go over their government and try to overrun them to negotiate on their own to figure out how we can get the lights and stuff back on.
He's fucking up our money. He's fucking up Americans' money. Trump doing what he's doing. Listen, at the end of the day, America's trying to control the oil. That's what they're trying to do.
Well, they've been trying that for years.
Okay, but I'm saying that's what they're trying to do. That explains Venezuela, because Venezuela, they produced a lot of the oil and they sold a lot of oil to the world too.
But check this out. With Venezuela, though, Gaddafi had a nice partnership with them when he was still alive to sanction some of that oil. No, I'm talking about like they wanted to do their own business without America involved because they knew America was probably going to try to rape them about their benefits with the oil.
That's what Hugo Chavez did, because America was doing it.
He was doing it
back. And he didn't pay Americans either. He shut them out.
But then Chavez had a connection with they saying, I don't know it's true. We would have to do more research on this, but they saying Chavez had a connection with the cartels as far as to get money through and cocaine through Belize. He had operation of those ports for them to get that. There's a lot of tit for tat going on with that. So with this being said, Trump is in office. He's being like the big dog that wants to cut out the middleman and make America the main supplier of everything that everybody goes through, which a lot of the other countries is not going through. Cuba hasn't been friendly with the U.S. since the 50s and 60s, since the Russians tried to get them to shoot missiles from Cuba over to get to the USS. I think that's when Kennedy was in office. You dig what I'm saying? So it's money involved, it's oil involved, but now he just broke one country, which Cuba has no choice but to do business with the U.S. And I'm willing to bet the longer this war goes on in Iran and the shortage of oil that gets to them South American countries, they're going to be forced to either be U.S. territory or have to do some type of business with the U.S.
Yes, I mean, you Bogart and shit, and at the same time, while you're doing this, and it seems like you think you're strengthening America, you're basically cutting off all your allies in other countries. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's just you're isolating America from the rest of the world. So let's look at some of this. So, okay, energy. There's an energy blockade. The U.S. has targeted oil shipments to Cuba, causing massive power outages and fuel shortages that have left the economy on the brink of collapse.
Mm-hmm.
How does that make America great? How does that make us look like this? Cuba's a small country, and this is what we doing. Okay,
Well, bro, they ain't never. Go ahead. Go ahead.
The U.S. declared a national emergency in 2026, January 2026, regarding the threat from Cuba and implementing strict policies and limiting humanitarian relief. United States did this, right? Protest and migration. Shortages have driven domestic protests in Cuba against the administration of President Miguel Diaz-Canel, who blamed the unrest on the U.S. energy blockade.
But think about it. Let's do a little bit of history fact. When has Cuba ever really agreed with America? Never, right? Except for when Castro opened his prison systems and sent all them prison guys over in the early 80s to Miami because they didn't want to go under his dictatorship or a communist.
Same thing with
right?
Same thing was been happening now.
Right. So at the same time, though, Obama
now
tried to somewhat make an olive branch or a hand out there to fuck with them, but he was only doing that to get a shot of Shakur. The most, you know what I'm saying, which she just passed away, may Allah be pleased. He was trying to get her because she was on the FBI most wanted list. Cuba has always been on their own shit. They don't want to fuck with nobody, but Russia and China can't really protect them like that because of the simple fact, like, Puerto Rico is American territory now. You don't need a passport to go over there. America is trying to get everything that's close to America to be American territory where they have to control, they have to say so, and none of them outsiders from further east can do anything to manipulate or anything in their business. It's just almost like big corporations. They'll go take over a smaller business and be like, we can make this business 10 times fold. But instead of y'all paying them more to get y'all material, we could just cut them out, y'all, and get the material straight from us, and we can do this deal. It's business. It ain't personal.
It's us. What the fuck is you talking about, man?
Whenever you have
tariffs going up, come on, man. What are you talking about?
Whenever you have war, there's going to be certain sacrifices to get to the bigger picture, right? When you trying to build in anything,
how do we come out of this where America is great? Tell me how that happens.
I'm not saying it's gonna make America great. The man knows business. We're talking.
You don't know business? A dude that's 6 times bankrupt? Man, get the fuck. All right, go ahead, man. I'm not saying nothing else. Go ahead, go ahead, bro. Go ahead.
I'm gonna go ahead, Wakil. But I'm gonna say this: as a hustler, you always got anything in life. Always has to be destroyed and rebuilt. Nothing lasts forever.
Not
in some type of way.
Look how it started. It was Israel, bro. Israel. Oh, Iran got nuclear weapons. Blah blah blah. But then they got nuclear weapons.
They just been had them.
Yeah,
they been had them. Right.
So
what is Israel really bringing on? A lot of
Israel that land. They want that land over there. That's what it is.
They want that holy land, but it's really not their land. We all know that.
Problem.
You know what I'm saying?
But we're helping them take it though. That's the whole point. Americans are helping them take it.
Because at the same time, though, how many? If we looking at settlers, right? You got the Middle East, you got Jews, right? What's the biggest population of as far as like religion that comes from over there? That's the biggest second population over here in the U.S. Muslims.
Okay.
It definitely ain't Judaism. I can't even say it right.
Judaism.
You dig what I'm saying? So at the same time, though, they can go over there. They can start that. Look, even Iran started bombing Dubai.
Well, they did that because because they know they got ties to the U.S. Anything you got ties to, so you got army bases, we're gonna get at you too.
But I'm saying though, why fuck with the middle people who probably was helping support you, and just burn your bridges with them when you still need their help? Just because they want to go ahead and do this.
Again, they're trying to make they're basically telling you what Iran is doing is, I'm not saying it's right. What they're doing is, okay, we're going to make everybody around us feel it. Since you want to attack us, When we try to tell you we don't have any nuclear programs. We want to keep our uranium because uranium is not just for building nuclear programs. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not just for that. And that's what people don't understand. There's more benefits to having uranium. And here's the other thing. I'm not saying they should. I'm not campaigning for Iran. I'm not shitting on them either. But you notice, how come if we want to say, well, they're a dictator, this is Trump's issue, dictator, we got to liberate the people. Same thing with like Maduro and all that. So then how come you don't go liberate North Korea? How come you don't go liberate Russia? Because they got nukes and you're not about to do no dumb shit to them because they going to fire off a nuke?
No, because there's nothing to gain from that.
Wait, they got nukes, Lex. That's why they gonna use them.
It's business. Okay, first of all, North Korea,
that's not it, bro.
But I'm saying though, North Korea really ain't bombing shit because we own South Korea. That's right next door. So even if they was talking shit, but bro, how many of them countries you think fuck with North Korea like that? China don't even like them. Japan don't even like them.
What I'm saying is, if you running up in all these other countries talking about and your excuse for regime change in Venezuela, he didn't say it about. He used the oil part after because we're not stupid. But he was like, "Oh, he's a dictator. Everything he's done is evil. He's a big time drug lord." Same thing in Iran. What they're doing to the people. You know what I mean? This, that, and third, human rights and all that. That's the case. Regime change. They're dictators. We know what the human rights is like in North Korea. It ain't good. How come you ain't going over there and doing that? Liberate them. You could tell me, it's not about business. It ain't beneficial. But that's not what they're saying. That's not what they're saying. They're running up in these other places for business. We know it's for business, but they're not saying that. Trump ain't saying that. He's saying it's to liberate the people. So how come you don't go liberate North Korea?
Well, that's the excuse.
Or no, that's what I'm trying to say, bro.
Say it though, but everybody got
some talking about business. No, it ain't.
Game, bro.
Come on, man.
Iran wasn't doing nothing to nobody, to be honest with you.
That's what I'm trying to say, bro.
But
just like Baghdad and Saddam Hussein wasn't doing nothing. Because we seen the clips on how Baghdad was before Bush, and they wanted to bomb over there.
We know they used Saddam Hussein in Iraq as a reason to go up in there. Remember, they talked about it. Colin Powell went in front of the United Nations and lied, made a big speech. They told him to do that as a reason to go to war with Iraq, and there was no reason to. So there was no reason to go over there.
So again, this is what it comes down to. Israel, they got this big debt where they gave the Vatican all this money, right? And so, like, if you want to put religion into it, which over here, majority of the people are Christian, right? So, of course, every time when Israel feel like they have this situation with Iran, Iraq, all that stuff like that, and especially since they want to take that land or whatever, that's why Trump had to jump up in this. He didn't have to, but he did, because it's all about debt at the end of the day. You know,
business.
So that's what's going on. And again, I blame this on Israel, bro. This all happened because Israel broke. He went nuts. Oh, they got nuclear weapons, the uranium, and da da da.
The whole thing of knocking them out, because Iran has always been ran by a royal family, and they Shiite Muslims.
They are Shiites.
You dig what I'm saying? So they only get ran by a royal family. That royal family, the Ayatollah, has been running that family damn near since like the 30s, I think, the 20s.
No, not them. No, not them. It was the Shah. The Shah was running them first, and they got and the people overthrew them after some things that happened. They didn't like them. That was when the United States, Israel, and them were cool when they had the Shah. They got rid of them, and that's when the Ayatollah Khomeini came in. You know what I'm saying? That's when they came in and did that.
So it's like they getting tired of them and they want to overthrow them. We need some new leadership, so we gonna bomb y'all shit.
That's America saying that. Again, what they saw in America.
I'm agreeing with you. That's America putting that type of program on. That's what Trump was on.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm agreeing with you with that point. Is it right? No. I don't want to see no innocent people get killed over no bullshit oil. I agree with you on that point. But I see the business standpoint he's going at it with. All right, we fuck with Israel. All right, it's a lot of Jews over here as well. They want that Holy Land. But I think this is more propaganda. Ain't nobody talking about the war that was between Afghanistan and Kuwait. No, it's not Kuwait.
What was that?
It's two wars going on. You got U.S. and Iran. You got Afghanistan too. I'm trying to think of they're trying to redo their regime over there because they're coming up saying they re-enlisted slave laws where they can slave little girls now.
Well, remember we talked about how they get the domestic violence is basically, you know what I mean? You ain't getting no crime for it. You know what I'm saying? We talked about that a couple weeks ago. I mean, weeks ago on the last show.
Right.
Yeah, look.
They take up changes over there and it's going down right now.
Look, we started with this whole thing was about Cuba.
I mean, they got shut down. They're gonna have to renegotiate.
Who's that? Cuba?
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
they're gonna have to renegotiate and they want their lights back on. That's going or them people is gonna overcome that government and then they're gonna deal with somebody new. That's the only difference between, I think, America and here. America only has the way to protect where can't the people really overthrow because all of us is not together. You might probably have some that protest the government here, but at the same time, they keep us level-headed to the point where nobody is really going to think that or try to do that. Them other countries, they can actually do that.
I'm just like, this is the third country you about to go bully and take and regime change and you know what I mean? That's basically what they about to go do. The same thing they just did to Venezuela and what they did to Iran. They're gonna go do to Cuba, which Cuba ain't really got the manpower to fight back. But do we got the manpower? Do we got the money? Do we got the resources? We're burning through resources just fighting this war with Iran, what everybody thought was gonna end in a weekend.
Right,
and it's not.
But Mizzo, big bank take little bank.
They come on, bro. Like, what does that got to do with us though? Getting our money about making America great again? How does that make America great again? That's his slogan.
Right. I agree with you, Mizzo. I'm totally there with you, bro. I agree with your points, but it's almost like seeing what's in front of your eyes, bro. Trump is playing big bank take little bank right now, and we all done played that game. And Shorty's coming up. If you ain't got it.
How is that cool though? Like you making it like
it's cool. I'm not saying it's cool, bro, but that's the game that he's playing.
I know that's what trust me. I know that's what he's playing. I know that's what he's playing.
So it's like he's playing big bank, take little bank, bro. We all done been through that. If you ain't got the bank to take that bank, then you might as well just shut up.
Okay, well we trade with Taiwan a lot, and we get a lot of our stuff from Taiwan. Right. How do we know? Because China wants Taiwan back. How do we know China's like, you know what? Go ahead, US. Waste all your resources on this little war you got going on with Iran.
Cool.
The minute you empty, guess what we about to go burn up in Taiwan? Because what are we gonna do then?
Okay, so they can't take Taiwan, but you want to say some shit to me, so I'm gonna fuck up y'all money for the next couple of months with that oil.
What if the response is so you fucking up our money at the Strait of Hormuz because they get who's not
ever since the Hiroshima bomb.
Oh man, Lex, they got
nukes too, Lex. Stand with the United Nations before anything gets nuclear. They have to come. They signed a treaty back then. They have to come and talk that with the United Nations. They do. You got companies. Ain't no nuclear shit gonna pop off unless they talk first, bro.
Lex, the United States has violated international law. Crazy what they did to Maduro and what they did in Iran. They've been violating them.
And in all the Middle Eastern countries that violated the law by dropping them gas bombs. Bin Laden did that, dropping them gas bombs.
That's something different. That was then. This is now.
A lot of that,
we're talking about right now.
But a lot of that weaponry came from Russia. They bought it. Russia supported them to go against the U.S.
What the hell does that got to do with this right now, though?
What I'm saying, though, Russia, the U.S., and China all have blood on their hands. These is the main motherfuckers that's going at it for power.
Okay.
You dig what I'm saying?
Yes, I got that.
You can't call wrong on this side without calling wrong on that side. they're all wrong.
I'm not saying that. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is
they more right than the U.S. Then.
No, I'm not. I'm not saying that at all. What I'm saying is they're using what if they're thinking tactical and say let them burn out all their resources and then we're gonna go take Taiwan because the U.S. ain't gonna have enough money to come and go to war with us after we take over Taiwan, is what I'm saying.
Bro, if they wanted Taiwan, they would have been took that shit, bro.
You don't think so?
They would have been took that shit.
They don't want to. You just said they don't want to conflict with the United States.
The only reason why it's
just said that
Taiwan because who else got business in Taiwan? Japan, South Korea, Vietnam, the Philippines. It's a lot of motherfuckers that got business in Taiwan, bro. That's why,
bro. That has not, man. Listen, that nothing. Okay,
it's business, but I feel what you're saying. I don't agree with the shit that he doing, but we talking about superpowers. So if we talking about superpowers, U.S., Russia, China, they all being petty with each other right now. You dig what I'm saying? You fuck up my money, I'll fuck up your money. We'll bomb a little shit from these countries that really ain't got shit. Like Iran ain't even got a fucking navy, bro.
They had a little bit of it.
Bro, they had some old ass.
They're a population of 90 million. They're big. They're 3 times the size of Iraq. They got
a formidable, like World War I, bro.
They got a formidable army, bro. They got a formidable army.
They got missiles, and they buy them shits. And
a lot of missiles. They got a formidable army.
But I'm saying though, who's supplying them? They getting that shit from Russia.
They're building them themselves,
bro. They're not building that shit over there, bro.
And Russia is helping them. Russia and China. China said they're gonna help them with ammunition too.
Of course they're gonna help them because they getting to cut out that oil.
And guess who's just like we're helping Israel.
Yep.
Right? I mean, just like we're helping Israel.
Okay, so just like they help.
Somebody got help. Little guy needs help.
I'm saying though, hear me out though. I can remember a time where Americans was calling out Russia for going ahead and just trying to take Ukraine over for nothing, right?
And we helped out Ukraine, and we helped Ukraine to try to fight back with them. We're still helping Ukraine. We're still sending Ukraine money.
So it's what I'm trying to get to y'all is the superpowers that's creating all this other little division with motherfuckers who under them, who they has as puppets. Israel is a U.S. puppet. You dig what I'm saying? The U.S. uses Israel as a puppet. It uses Ukraine as a puppet. And all them other little countries. It uses Great Britain as a puppet. You dig what I'm saying? It uses all of them as a puppet. And then you look at Russia. They using these bullshit countries as a puppet. Cuba, what real economy is Cuba bringing? What real economy is Brazil and them bringing? Nothing. They just keeping them beneath them just in case they want to use them for some different shit. It's all the game, bro. They creating all this other shit in Africa. That's the only country that done looked out for Africa since the great what was the Queen of England? Since she passed, Russia has been backing up everything in Africa right now. So I give them props for that, to make Africa their own continent again. You dig what I'm saying? So it's superpowers just being petty right now. You don't want to do business with me, I'm gonna do this to you to fuck up your money. I'm gonna fuck up your money here. We're gonna fuck up this money, then we gonna.
I honestly don't. I don't think Iran had anything to do with fucking up China's money. I think Iran had more to do with it. Israel wants to take over the Middle East. That's what I think.
Israel ain't nowhere near by Iran. So why would
Yes, it is. What are you talking about, bro?
Man, no, bro. The main country who Israel was fighting for that holy land, who was it? It was Pakistan.
No, it's not.
Pakistan is closer to Israel, bro.
No, it's not, bro. Iran is. Pakistan's near India.
Yeah. So who is they shooting all the missiles over then? They shooting the missiles over somewhere from Iran. Who is all them countries in between Iran and Israel?
That's Dubai. That's Qatar. That's Lebanon.
Jordan. All them other countries. The ones that they supporting Iran. So they not.
They were not. They had nothing to do with it. They're attacking them bases. So they got U.S. bases there. Is what I'm saying.
You know what I mean? The Biden has shit to do with, but they still bombing them. So they're going against some of their own Muslims just because they're siding with the U.S. and don't want to do shit or to get involved. Right? It's business. That's all I'm saying. It's just business.
Well,
what?
It's business.
At the end of the day, Israel bogus as hell.
Wait. You said
Israel is the USA's puppet. They're doing whatever Trump tells them to do.
That's fine. No. USA is vice versa. USA is doing whatever Israel's telling them.
I don't because they ain't got.
They don't have to. Yeah, they are. Yes, they are.
All the Middle Eastern countries wasn't cool with the U.S., Israel would be smashed by now.
Bro, no. Listen to see. You got
if Israel didn't have the USA to back them up, this is what I'm saying.
No shit, but either way, they still doing. They're following Israel. What is? They're following Israel in this shit. U.S. got.
They would be
Israel, bro. They're following Israel. This is Israel dictating this shit. Israel's dictating.
How are y'all saying a small little country?
Israel is.
How are we saying it? Have you ever heard of AIPAC? Have you ever heard of AIPAC?
Who protected Israel, bro? All the Bushes did in the 90s.
Have you ever heard of AIPAC, Lex? Have you ever heard of AIPAC? The company that all these Israelis that own these politicians.
Let's just say this. It's all the Muslims in the Middle East. Iran, Saudi Arabia, Afghanistan, Jordan, all them. And you mean to tell me Israel runs the U.S., but they can't get smashed?
Yes, because we're in this because of Israel. We shouldn't even be in Iran. There's no reason for us to be there, dog. It's because Israel wants us there.
If it wasn't for the U.S., Israel wouldn't even be there, right?
Like
no shit, but they starting the wars, bro. Lex, there is a Lex. Hold on, hold on, Lex. Marco Rubio basically said Israel told the United States, "Hey, we're going in on Iran. We're going at them.
We need y'all help."
No, he didn't say that. He said, "You're going to come with us. We're going to do it without you. And they're going to probably bomb you anyway just to get back at us. So what you going to do?"
We need your help.
All right, Lex. You got it. You're right. All right. So, come on, man. Come on, Lex, man. You're out of your mind, bro.
Wrong on that one, bro. You
gotta go. Oh, my God. That's crazy. That's wild. That is wild. Bro, that's wild. Okay, we're going to really disagree on that.
Don't care what you say. You want to keep it peace, but we still need y'all help.
That's not what. Okay, you're right, Lex. You're right, Lex. You're right.
We need y'all help. They can't do it on it.
That is not what this. Nope.
You got to remember the first conflict when Trump was like, "Okay, we're gonna get Iran and Israel to talk this out," right? Before this all started.
Okay. Little 12-day war, they little bombed each other real quick, little shooting, and then ceasefire to kind of, but theatrics,
That was Israel. They started that shit then too. And Israel, Netanyahu was like, "Look, they got nuclear weapons. We need to stop this." He was lying his ass.
They 2 weeks away from a nuclear weapon. You've been saying that for 30 years. They 2 weeks away. They 2 weeks away. They 2 weeks away. Man, come on, man. This is Israel's war, man. They dragged the United States into this shit. And Trump went along with it like a buster. I'm sorry. Like a buster, man. And if Biden would have did it, I'd have said it too. Biden's complicit in the thing that's going on in Gaza. That should have been ended. I get it. What Hamas did on October 7th was despicable. You killed 7,000 people. Nah, you don't deserve any sympathy. But you turned around and killed over 40,000 people, mostly women and children. Nah, man, you went too far. That's just my opinion. This is not the United States setting it off and Israel following. Okay. No, this United States following Israel into this war.
Let me say this:
Israel dragged them into it.
The only thing that splits Iran and Israel is Saudi Arabia, right?
You said Israel though.
What I'm saying though is all the Islamic countries that's in that specific of Saudi Arabia, right?
Yeah.
Baghdad, you got Iraq, you got all these countries, and you mean to tell me they couldn't smash Israel, bro? The U.S. is using Israel as a puppet. I don't see it in the U.S., bro.
Okay, all right, we'll agree to disagree. We'll agree to disagree on that. We'll come with facts, and we'll get more in depth into why I think that next week. We don't have time for it right now, but facts are gonna come out next week. Not facts. The facts are already there. You know what I'm saying? Like we're gonna get more in depth into it. I'm saying part 2 next week on that. We gotta go though. You know what I'm saying? Like we gotta go. I don't even know. I ain't got nothing crazy to end this on. Nothing funny. Like I got a little contentious, which I like. It's cool. You know what I mean? Because I like the difference of opinion. But
the debate
and all that. No, it's a good debate. We're gonna get more into the facts. It's not that we don't have the facts, people. We're just gonna save the facts, more of the facts, and get more in depth into this next week. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna really get into it and really try to get Lex to understand this, because I don't know why he's not, or he's gonna get us to understand it. Either way, one of the two is gonna happen, or we ain't just gonna understand shit. Come on, Lex, where you going, man? We wrapping up. Anyway, thank you so much for joining the show tonight. Watching. It's been the Fanatical Massholes show where we give you an unedited, unfiltered, unapologetic opinion about everything that goes on in the world, sports, the world. Good luck to the NCAA tournament teams. Good luck to the Michigan Wolverines. Good luck to the Wisconsin Badgers. Yeah, let's get it. Let's get to it. NBA playoffs starting soon. Baseball classic winding down. We up out of here, man. Insane Lex, wherever the hell he's at. Wakil, it's your boy Mizzo. We will see y'all next week. Remember, tune into Midwest Talk. My boy Lex. Bible. My boy Pac-Man, aka Loren. We're on them shows occasionally. Like all 3 shows. Like, subscribe, share, comment, support the movement. We're up out here, man. Y'all enjoy y'all week. Peace and blessings.
Peace and love.
Trying to see when I perform. These ladies want talking, I think that they fawn. She want me to hit up their phone. Baby girl, stop it, I'm finna be gone.
Hey, my nigga double the club and we 7, we pull out the and we hear that shit done. We don't know. Niggas ain't different, we already know. These hoppers like crickets, like brother, we already know that we finna grip on the pole. And my niggas say that it's dumb. Brother, you know that I'm crazy. That note I'm fugazi, hey. Feel like a go, Brady, hey. None of that shit gon' change you, hey. Young fly forever's a dream, hey. You can't match this shit. We on different time, hey. This a magnificent drip.
Young fly forever, we drippin' wherever. Sweat is a sweater, the jacket is leather. We came from the bottom, we coppin' whatever. So cold, I'm freezing your shelter. I drip and I drop, my wrist got a clog. Young fly forever, I just cannot stop. This John is a bop, her booty gon' pop.